Okay, I no, I have not been viewing on the skits, but I'm coming back because I'm tell you why. Listen to me now. I do miss doing it, and I feel like why not? You know, I'm retired. I got so much time on my hands. I cannot go work in the shopping place or in the manufacturer place. I can't do hair. I can't do anything but be on the phone, be on the computer. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm blessed that way. I can go to church. I can serve God. I can cook, but I'm not chef. But I like to cook. I like to try things out. So I'm gonna continue my cooking. And I think I'm still going on TikTok and cooking and talking about the skills as I cook. I think that'll be great. So yeah, I'm gonna come back. I'm still perfectly blessed. I still got my opinions like everyone else has. So I'm just announcing that today. But while I'm here, I do want to talk about Dominique and Dominique's mom. Now, I know a lot of people are not watching her because of her craziness, of the things she's done. She hadn't gotten her karma yet and all that. But I am in love with her mom. The lady put a tent in her daughter's yard. Now, I haven't gotten to the whole story about when she went back home to see her people, about the, what's that? I think there was some mixed max things about it, about their, what was that? Antifreeze, and the guy got short. That's not true. We know it's a skit, right? And I'm trying not to say that, but it comes out of my mouth repeatedly. So I can remind myself that these are just skits. Anyway, so it's funny because she came in town and she got met up with Glow, and she followed Glow to Dominique's house. That's where she found out where Dominique lived at. So she tried to talk to Dominique, and Dominique would not let her in the house. Dominique was rude. Dominique shut the door on her. Dominique said she did not want to see her mom, told her to leave. Her mom says, I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying right here because I need to work it out. And so she goes inside and talks to Glow. She comes back out, and mom has a tent in the front of the yard. It's just too cute because I think her mother is so cute. So then Dominic comes out there and she is shocked to see that the tent is in her front yard. So she's like, what are you doing? And she's like, well, I'm not leaving here till we work this out. Dominic said, you now you want to be a mom. She said, well, I'm here now. So let's work this out now. Dominique says, no, I want you gone. I want you gone when I come back. She says she's not going anywhere. And so she says, I'm not going to be that much of a bother to you. I need you to give me some of those sardines that you know I like, and some water, and then something to put on the ground because this floor is hot out here. And she said, it's like I use the bathroom. I'm going to go outside the house and just dump what I have outside the house. Now you talking about karma? That's karma. I'm loving her mom, and I do want to say this about Dominique and her mother and what happened to her in the past. That's understandable. I have never gotten that happened to me while I was a child by anyone in my family, thank God. But I have been molested before, but it was by a stranger years ago when I was a young teenager. But the thing is, that never leaves your mind. It stays in your head. It does cause a lot of things to happen to you if you're not grounded in God or go seek some help. I thank God that I was grounded in God. I didn't have to go seek help because God was my help. So I am praying that in these kids, they write this in a way that a woman can see that she can't get through this without being mentally crazy. You know what I'm saying? Or losing her mind in some form of a matter. That's what I'm looking to come out of this skit. So I pray that they will write it like that instead of just, having a girl be crazy and do all these stupid things because she got molested at a younger age. I didn't do all this stuff. I got molested on a train on my way to New York from Alabama to go see my dad and my grandma years ago when I was like 12, 14 years old. But it was only one time. So I cannot imagine what she went through if it was happening to her repeatedly. And then for Mike to go tell somebody old, like, it's like he would have did something, you know what I'm saying? But the man was already in his golden years. I mean, it's no big deal for Mike to jump on that person, but what good did he do? But I guess it gave Mike some kind of release that he protected his woman, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, that was a good skit. I enjoyed that one today. Thank you and God bless. I will be talking to you later.